It's Sunday morning, anchored in Parua Bay. Wind's gone round to the southwest. Well, I was coming from that direction yesterday. And we're going to be heading over here to pick up Paul from Marsden Cove at 9 o'clock. Right, anchor's up, we have left. Wanted to use the washdown pump, but the connection valve seems to be stuck. Unfortunately, the anchor was actually quite clean. Well, the anchor you can wash, the chain was quite clean. So it's manganese point home straight on the other side of there. Going to go around Whangarei Island and then out across the entrance from Parua Bay to Marsden Cove. Alright, it's looking across to the Nook, Mount Mania in behind. The power on Whangarei Island. We're running early. Paul's nipped into the restaurant to make coffee and some bacon sandwiches, so we'll just idle in closer. I've been having a bit of trouble with the microphone, so maybe it wasn't on. Anyway, over here is Keith's yellow Great Barrier Express. Looking back to One Tree Point and up harbour, and look. It's much nicer out of the breeze. So nice wee beach here at high tide, and just about to enter into Marsden Cove. 3 knot speed limit here, which is idle. And here would be lovely. Far into work though. And Paul of course has bought coffee. It's such a joy to steer after the unfeeling hydraulics on Catman 2. There's a Leopard 46 looking very tidy. The big launch we saw at Whangarei Bay last weekend. $10 worth there, and I'm sure she burns a bit of diesel. Oh, we're going to put sail up. It's not warm out there, but we'll head up harbour and make use of the last of the incoming tide. Paul's trying to figure out everything on the boat, which is always good. That's what I spend my life doing. We're just passing the end of Whangarei Point. I think Paul's having a ball. He wants the Lagoon 450. It's currently blowing 20, apparent, and we're on a close reach. Typical sou'wester, winds up and down, angle changes. Still doing 5 knots and heading up harbour. Goodbye Manganese Point, Jackson's Bay and home. Getting closer to Whangarei. Our wind's been down, it's come back up again a bit, so we've got to clear the end of the sandbank, and it's really great to have Paul out with us. Right, we're close hauled now, so we are going sideways a little bit, not as much as Catman 2 did, courtesy of much bigger keels. We're steering on wind vane mode, so 43 degrees apparent to port, and of course gusty variable wind. It's moving around a bit. Right, well that worked a lot better. A well-oiled team after 2 tacks. Well, I think next lull we'll fill the jib, then drop the main, and we'll go and anchor up there at Limestone Island. Okay, jib's away, and we'll pop the main down. Oh, the main's down. Paul's on anchor duty. We're going up in here. This is Limestone Island, and around the corner of Whangarei, Hatea River. Right, here we are. So this is Limestone Island, there's the old cement works up there. So there's Rat Island, there is a gap between. Got Catman 2 through there. I don't think we'll be taking WAKAWAKA. Discussing this stack pack, which irritates me, so I need to close the end off, stop the backing coming out all the time, and then pull it up to that snap. Solve the problem. Been looking at the ropes here, so this and the one on the other side is actually the lazy jacks, and this is the topping lift, so they're cleated off, don't need to be adjusted from the helm. Here's the lazy jacks on the other side, and this is the tip hat. I've evened up the lazy jacks so it's sitting roughly level. Solar panels once again are in the shade, they always seem to be. Here's the saloon, currently got the blind closed. Well, there's the gap between Rat Island on the left and the mainland on the right, and Spring High we get Kathmandu through there, but I really don't think it would be sensible and possibly not possible on WAKAWAKA. Now here's the old cement works, and the wharf has been condemned and they've dropped the walkway onto the shore. There is a pontoon here, and Stuart's on dishes duty and Paul is captain. I'd often anchor just in here when it's not blowing a sou'wester. Quite pleasant, a lot of bird life on shore, reasonably strong sou'wester still at the moment, and outgoing tide which we're battling into. South end of Limestone, across to Rabbit Island, so we're going to go up to Portland Wharf for a look, and then probably come back and go through between Rabbit Island and Limestone, see if we can run aground on uncharted shallows again. So Rabbit Island is the long mangrove covered bank out this way. Okay, we're going to go through around the south end of Limestone, and I'm going to try and avoid running us aground again. Oh, we just dropped Stuart off. He wants to go to Warhammer. Burst up to the dock and let him off because the wind's blowing from that direction. An old ML. So it's been repainted. It got sold, I think, a year or two ago. The tide gauge building. I was used to call it the Harbour Board office, but it's where Port Nikau's offices are on the top floor and Greek restaurant on the bottom floor. Something floating in the water, I think. No. Here's one of the big barges that we have around the place. There's our best mate. Got a duck up there in a tent. Yep.
The funny blades.
Yeah, but We're coming up on Kissing Point. Is where all the dredgings from the upper harbour marinas are taken ashore, trucked across the road. Here's Whangarei Cruising Club main club rooms. My club.
Kerry and Damien, those boats are on the ground.
Yeah, we have a skiff of rain. Doesn't look like there's much in it. It's pretty shallow here. Well, since they've dredged it, but I'm not turning around until the rain stops because I haven't got my jacket on. Oh, here comes the lifting bridge. We're actually going to turn around about now because it's getting quite shallow up here. There's Dockland 5's fairly new marina. We are turning around. They can't get a cat out here. Turned around now because the rain stopped.
It'll be lovely, eh?
Here's where they launched the huge new sand barge that went in the water earlier in the year. Okay, we're heading back to dock, and once again the breeze is going to blow us off our preferred side, but we'll fall back position as we just drift to the other side of our pen. We managed very well this time. Breastline worked well, went forwards and backwards a few times just to bring the boat close to the windward dock. Need to fill out engine hours and trip nautical mileage.